during an extensive queue. But the article goes far beyond that, and Benitez offers his opinions on a wide range of topics, including Newcastle's success this season, his moment of the campaign, Premier League finances, his philosophy on football, and on Pepe Reina's future. Below are the highlights from a fascinating Benitez interview, Rafa on how Newcastle achieved survival with time to spare, and a top 10 finish, Newcastle upon Tyne, England, May 13. Rafael Benitez, manager of Newcastle United, reacts during the Premier League match between Newcastle United and Chelsea at St. James Park on May 13, 2018 in Newcastle upon Tyne, England. Image, Getty Images Europe. We have completed a great season. A team that comes from the Championship has to fight with those who have a lot more money. Everyone believes that Premier League teams earn a lot, but the reality is not so. Not everyone receives big money all the time. For a team that goes up into the Premier League and then, to have done what we have done, working as a team, being safe with 5 games left, is almost a miracle. In the end, it paid off. Most of this year's squad was with us in the Championship and they have done so well. We have maneuvered well around the pitch, up to the penalty area, but, in the end, as in all leagues, quality counts. On the most beautiful moment of the season, there are many, with these fans, who have always been so close to me. If I have to choose one, I'll pick the victory against Manchester United. That was fundamental for us. It was a match that gave us, and everyone involved with the club, confidence, the fans, players, staff. After this, everyone believed in us and knew we could do it. On whether Newcastle's success this season shows a triumph of ideas over money, finishing ahead of so many teams is difficult, so it must be said that my players have tremendous spirit. I always talk about money, yes, because it's just as important as teamwork. Here, television companies allow clubs to earn £110 million, £120 million, while those who come up to the Premier League do not have the money at their disposal. The market reflects this difference when you want to buy quality players. On whether winning or style of play is more important to him, people talk about the good game, and about winning at all costs. It's a question with a bit of a trap, in my opinion. You have to win, of course, but if you play well and you have more chances to do it, then playing well and winning is ideal. Talking about playing well and not winning does not appeal to anyone. Playing badly and winning, however, has its own limits, because, playing badly, you do not always win. It's as obvious the most important thing would be win, and then to play well. On his future, and whether a return to Napoli could be on the cards. My future? I've heard so much talk, but I haven't spoken to Napoli chairman Aurelio De Laurentiis. I have a contract with Newcastle. I'm talking to them about my renewal. They made me some offers to stay here for a few more years, plus I have to manage my family. If I decided to go to Newcastle and stay there, even in the Championship, it's also because of my family. My priority is to stay in England. I'm only talking to Newcastle right now. On whether Sarri would do well in English football, initially it is not easy for anyone to come to England. You have to have the ability to train and manage the team well, but also be a serious manager. There is more respect for the coach's role, more than in Spain and Italy. When I arrived in England at Liverpool, they gave me 3 years to win something. There was not the same obligation to win. But the management of the team without winning a trophy in Italy and Spain is not possible, and there you have to win in the first year, if not already in the first week. On Pepe Reina's future, Reina's contract is expiring and Napoli cannot do anything with him anymore. Napoli must discuss the future of other players and understand if they are important or not. As I said during my second year at Napoli, Reina is a key player, both on and off the pitch. Napoli need to know which players are the most important to keep up the level, and have the mentality to get to the end. I'm of the idea that, if a player want to go away, sometimes it is better to let them go, as they will no longer be with your team, mentally. But each case is different, you need to talk to them and then decide. Changing a lot of players is a risk, but there is a cycle and sometimes it's better to change and go with others.